Namaskar, friends. Thank you for joining this session. And session is going to be a transformation session. I can assure you that. So, as I was just talking to you, many people are too busy for improvements. Look at these two guys struggling with the square wheels, and somebody is offering a round wheels. They're not interested. The illiterates are not the ones who can't read or write. The people who can't unlearn and relearn. This is I strongly believe on this, and I see people are stuck with their prarabdha karma, so that's how they don't change. So I always try and poke them. And another point is the direction. Most of the time, important is not the speed at what we go, the direction. Are we in the right direction? Let me tell you, friends, majority of the urban population is in the wrong direction. That's why you see, when we see the statistics, you'll be surprised. 90% above people are having some sort of degree of problem. Maybe it has not matured, it has not fruitified. We will see that. Now, see, friends, for the health, when we talk about, say, for example, your spouse or mom makes an amazing sambar, a very delicious sambar. You like the sambar and you will decide to learn. You ask her, I want to learn this. So what you need to know, she will explain to you what are the ingredients, number of ingredients, and how much of quantity each one to be put, and the procedure she will explain. Once you understand, suppose a family of four, the way she explains to you, for the four people quantity she suggests and what sort of ingredients and quantity and the process. Once you understand that, there's a possibility when you make the sambar, it is reasonably okay. Say, for example, you have no idea what are the ingredients required and what is the quantity required and the process required. Let's say you attempt the sambar, what happens? It will be disaster. Similarly, friends, for the health also, let's first understand what are the ingredients and how much it should be done. See, if we look at health, it is a three-pronged stool-like thing. Chemical part of it, structural part of it, emotional part of it. A lot of people think, can I do this? How do I remove this? Okay. See, some people feel they talk about nutrition. I'm taking a good food. They feel that I am do nothing. It, that is not sufficient. At the same time, some people say I go for a gym, I do exercise. That is not sufficient. Somebody says I do meditation, I take care of my mind management. All these three things are absolutely essential. Let's look at what are the things. Chemical. When we talk about chemical, means what you are putting into the body, what is getting out of your body. Air, water, food, and excretion. These are the things which of course some air, water, food goes inside, excretion or the waste are from the body. Exercise, physical exercise. Understand, friends, human body has almost 200 bones, many joints, many muscles. Look at the amazing capability of the body, but how many joints we are using, how much of muscles we are using? Hardly we are using anything. That's why at a certain age we cannot bend, we cannot do things. Emotional means rest and mind management. Rest means what? Giving rest to your digestive system. Mind management, look at, friends, these are the six are common for humans and animals. Air, if don't take for 4 5 minutes, you're dead. Water, few days, if you don't get, we are dead. Food, we can survive few months without food. Excretion, removal of the waste. Understand, friends, if a person is unable to pee because of a kidney stone, in 1 2 days, if he doesn't get treatment, he will be die. So very important. Exercise may not contribute to that level. Uh, Understand, humans only get their food on their tables. I hope my speed is okay, sir. Am I okay? All right. Uh,
Absolutely fine.
Fine.
You are
Uh,
audible, sir. You are audible.
yeah, and the speed part of it also, I'm just trying to look at it. I should not rush.
Speed is okay.
Okay.
Speed is okay too.
Thank you very much. So human beings only get their food in the on their bed, on the dining table, on the bed. Look at in animal kingdom. I think I understand an elephant travels about 60 kilometers in a day for its food. Imagine such a huge elephant walking 60 kilometers for foraging its food. So exercise is a must. Rest, we just talked about. Sleep is absolutely essential. 7 hours night sleep is absolutely non-negotiable. See, these six are common for humans and animals. God has given one additional parameter, mind management. If you don't know how to manage the mind, we are going to be stressed and getting into a lot of health problems. Let's look at it, friends. These are the seven essentials we just talked: air, water, food, excretion, exercise, rest, and mind management. Now, the point is, how do we, every being in the universe is made with five elements of the body. What are the five elements? If you take from the gross to the subtlest, earth is the grossest Grossest means you can sense with all your five senses. Next is water. Third is the fire. Fourth element is air. Fifth is space element. All these five elements are there in the body. So how do we balance these seven essentials with five elements? This is what we are going to see in our daily schedule. Once we do this, automatically, what are we doing? We are creating the right conditions for the body. If you create right conditions, things will happen. Similarly, if you don't create the right conditions, the results will be different. Now we are going to learn. See, everybody doing it. Everybody is breathing, everybody is drinking water, everybody is eating food, everybody is sleeping, doing exercise. But how come we are having different various levels of health? Because as I explained to you, we are making a lousy sambar. We are not making a delicious sambar because we are not understanding what are the elements, how much it should be used, when to be used. We are going to learn this and do the fine tuning today. Fine tuning seven essential to balance five elements of the body to prevent people who follow this, they cannot become sick. If people who are already sick having lifestyle disorders, they can get rid of these problems by doing this exercise. Now let's look at it, friends. If you see this optimal health is this one. People who are already diagnosed, what is diagnosis? Like, pre-diabetes, blood pressure, cardiovascular problem, PCOS, diabetes, thyroid, cancer. When it is diagnosed means they're at this level. So this the end of the journey is we are meeting our maker, whatever the time it comes. So we all come with an expiry date. We don't know how long we'll stay. People talk about improving the longevity. Please, friends, there's no such thing as improving the longevity. You can also remain healthy as long as you live. That's what is very important. Now let's look at it. When people are getting diagnosed at a very later stage, but let me tell you, friend, there are no symptoms, but people have huge health problems. What are they? One is poor gut health, and then D vitamin B12 deficiencies, insulin resistance. We will look at it in our next slides. So that means what? Though there are no symptoms, people are unhealthy. And when the problem is diagnosed, that is already late. 10 years, 15 years down the line, we are having problem. We have not been able to diagnose, and we are learning it at a later stage. That's why I tell a stitch in time saves nine. So how do we understand that well ahead of 10 years beyond before you getting any problem? Look at it, friends. Understand your miracle body's amazing mechanism against abuse. I think somebody has to stop that. I'll block it. So, beautiful. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's look at it, friends, how our body functions. We have to abuse the body constantly for many years to become sick. That's how the body has been designed. See, whenever we eat food, remember, friends, other than water, anything else you put in your mouth has to be digested. Once it is digested, it converts into sugars. Once you have in the sugar in the body, insulin has to be produced and send the sugars into your cells. What happens? How is the mechanism? The body works with a very narrow margin of sugar levels. It should be below 70, I mean, between 70 to 120. Below 70 means people will not get sufficient glucose to the brain, and people can get into coma. Below 70, they can get faint, they get disoriented. So 70 milligrams is an absolute essential for the body, so it maintains highest it can. Please mute, please. The sugar should not be beyond 120. Body maintains that. How does it maintain it? By maintaining the insulin levels. See, fasting insulin will be around 3, and PP insulin after 2 hours. Initially, it may go up. When you eat food, it may go up, but after 2 hours, it should come back 30. This is an optimum levels. For years, for 10 years, 15 years, despite people are misusing, abusing the body by constant eating, number of times eating, taking high carbohydrate food also, they'll find that they find their sugar levels are perfect, their HbA1c levels are perfect. But what is happening is the insulin levels. Watch out, look at the insulin levels. Here, if you see, the fasting sugar and HbA1c levels are under control for many, many years. It's a controlled parameter. So we are making a biggest mistake of checking only sugar level, fasting sugar or HbA1c, and then only knowing whether you're sugar or not. Not at all, friends. By that time, it is too late. So we need to check the fasting insulin. I'm showing a case study here. This boy is a 22-year-old. He's 81 kg weight. He's 5 feet 6 inches. His weight should be 60 kg. That means he's already carrying 21 kg overweight. When we see his fasting sugar is 92, excellent. Below 99 is excellent. His HbA1c is 5.5%. It's another excellent parameter. But when we see his insulin level, it is 24.49. It's very, very high. See, insulin resistance is calculated by multiplying fasting sugar by fasting insulin divided by 405. The value should be below 1.5. Look at this boy has 5.56. It's 3 to 4 times. And look at the lab also is giving the range, very large range, friends. It says 2.5 to 25 is normal. It is not. 25.5 is too high. It should be below 5 is ideal. Now, what happened because of this? This boy is overweight, 81 kg weight. Despite he's doing dieting and despite he's doing a lot of exercise and gym, he's not able to reduce weight. That only possible. What happened? Stuck. Now look at this is a 86 million American adults are pre-diabetes. That means 1 out of 3 persons are having diabetes, pre-diabetes. And interestingly, they say 9 out of 10 they are not aware of it. This seems to be very funny. A country like America, where people are educated, high medical technology is there. How come 10 people out of 9 of 10 are unaware they have a problem? It is very, very if it is happening in African country, we can understand. Yes, friends, it is because people are not checking their insulin levels. People are waiting for the symptoms. We will examine that. In fact, friends, oh my God, meeting is going 10 minutes. Oh my, upgrade. I can't do anything now. All right. See, these are the cases. 95% people are having insulin resistance. I think I should quickly jump on to the lifestyle so that, we have only 10 minutes for that. I'm very sorry this will take a long time.
Mr. Rao,
Yeah.
if the meeting ends, you can restart the meeting again for the same link.
Is
It
that
will
so?
start again.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll do that then. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll not
So
rush it.
all of us,
break out to
we have to
rejoin.
re-log in at the
Sir,
same
another
link.
45 minutes it will continue.
All right. The message has come to me as 10 minutes only. You got only 10 minutes.
No,
That's
no,
why I'm saying.
after 10 minutes it will disappear. Then you restart.
Okay, fine, sir. I'll try that. Okay, this is
Another 45 minutes it will come.
perfect. See, as I'm saying to you, I have whomsoever comes to my house, I get them tested, and I have 62 people results with me. 95% people are insulin resistant. That means they are going in the wrong direction, as we talked. 76% people are overweight, pre-diabetic 34%. So this is the cases. Look at the red color means people are all in bad situation. High insulin levels. This is the weight is above 70 kg. Fasting insulin is high. Insulin resistance is high. These people are non-diabetic. Look at 5.7% below. These are all the people who are pre-diabetic. That means 6.4 below. And these are the diabetic people having good insulin levels. They're under medication. This is very unfortunate nowadays. If anybody diabetic, they're put on medicine. First of all, they must check what is their insulin levels. And we are whomsoever is going to the doctor for medical treatment for diabetes, they can never get out of the diabetes throughout their life. They can become some type 2 diabetes to type 1 in the long term. So we have to learn. Let's look at it. What are the root causes? Why 90% of the people are unhealthy? Like why we discuss lifestyle disorders are toxicity in the body. We are taking toxins. We are unable to remove toxins from our body. Deficiency means what is required to the body. We are not providing, like sedentary lifestyle and poor mind management. Now, habits which trigger inflammation, hormonal imbalance in the body. Let's look at it, friends. Multiple times eating in a day. We are all habituated to eat breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. That means in a day, we are eating 4 to 5 times. Multiple times we are taking stimulants. We think coffee, tea is not a food. Friends, as I told you, other than what anything else is food. If you take coffee 2, 3 times, then in a day you are eating 7 times. 7 times you are producing sugar. Every 7 times insulin is coming. Over a period of time, you have high insulin levels in the body. For a prolonged period, you are developing insulin resistance. Once you develop insulin resistance, first thing is overweight, then pre-diabetes, blood pressure, PCOD problem. Diabetes happens after 10 years, friends. When a person is diagnosed diabetes means he has already buggered up his health to a large extent. Stuck up. Okay. Taking intoxicants, tobacco, alcohol, and all high carb refined foods, refined grains, polished rice, sweets, bakery, junk foods, cool drinks, and all that. Inflammatory foods, anything manufactured in a factory, packaged. Please think, friend, they are making it for their profit. They are least bothered about your health. They want the product to remain as a shelf life for many, many months. Eating that food is going to be increasing your insulin resistance and health problems. Eating disorders. We are eating without hunger. There are a lot of disorders. We go to somebody's house, they offer some food, we eat, and we like some stuff we eat, whether we are hungry or not. That's the reason we are all getting sick. See, these 6 points will cause insulin resistance over a period of 5 to 10 years. And then lack of nutritious foods. We are always eating only cooked food, friends. We are not eating the sprouts, salads, coconut, dates, and all that. You need nutrients. Once you put anything on the stove, a lot of nutrients will be lost. Lack of hydration. And first of all, people don't drink sufficient water. On top of it, the RO water has got a low TDS, below 100 ppm, which is not good. And also we are eating the water, drinking the water before eating, while eating, and immediately after eating. This habit is going to cause a lot of indigestion and gut health problems. Poor gut health. What is poor gut health? Constipation, indigestion, gas, bloating, acidity, lack of appetite, unable to pass stools completely, at least 2 times in a day. They have to pass the stools because people are eating 3-4 times. There is 3-4 time input is there. At least 2 times going to the bowel movement is an absolutely essential, non-negotiable. Poor mind management. We don't know how to handle the world. We are stressed, anxiety, anger, fear, all these things. What they cause? They cause you to lack of sleep. When you are stressed, what happens, friends? Your brain gets lot of blood supply. It wants you to be alert. People, body thinks that you are in danger. Body doesn't understand you're an imaginary danger or you're real danger. It thinks that like a tiger is going to attack you. Similarly, when you're stressed, body thinks there is a tiger in terms of your boss or in terms of your deadlines. So watch out on that. Sedentary lifestyle. We are not doing 45 minutes of brisk walk, 20 minutes of exposure to the sun. And majority of the people, friend, I have looked at last 3-4 years, more than 300 to 400 blood reports. 90% of the people have lack of low D vitamin and B12. They can cause a huge problem. You must have noticed during this COVID time, friends, you know who all must have most affected? Obese people, people with diabetes, blood pressure, people under medication, people who are having low D vitamin levels. I have seen plenty of the people have, majority of the people have low D vitamin. Below 30 is low D vitamin. Below 200 is B12. And see, because above this one, what is happening? 90% of the people, we just looked at it, are insulin resistance. I've just shown you the first slide. Majority of the people, we are in the wrong direction. If you're in the wrong direction, if not today, you're going to reach a wrong destination tomorrow. Watch out. 50% people are overweight. Friends, look at this one, life without hydration and elimination. See, a lot of diet plans, they talk about food. They talk to you about a lot of good fats and proteins, what time to eat, how much calories, all this. You just keep it aside. The most important thing is hydration and elimination. If you are able to hydrate properly, how much we to do, we'll discuss that. Elimination, the removal of the waste from the body. There are 4 outlets of the elimination of the waste. One is the stools, another is urine, third is the sweat, and the fourth is the breath. Make sure that all these 4 are working efficiently so that the waste from the body go out. And also you don't imbibe any more waste like the junk foods, eating multiple times and all that. Making this small change, I can guarantee you within a few days, you can see the improvement in terms of your energy levels and all that. People who have constipation problem, they can use the enema. Now, friends, let's look at it. What do we do? How do we go about incorporating the 7 essentials in your day-to-day life? So stop eating multiple times in a day. Stop taking stimulants like coffee, tea multiple times in a day. Avoid sugar, sweets, bakery, cool drinks, processed packaged foods, refined oils. Refined oils is another big problem in the kitchen, friends. The oil, if you want to make a groundnut oil, you definitely need 2 kg, 3 kg of groundnut to make 1 kg of 1 liter of oil. It means that 300 rupees is required, but refined oil is made available at 150. Understand how come 150 rupees is available? That is not at all oil, friends. It is some sort of refined petroleum product. Some part of it is there. So watch out. So immediately after waking up in the morning, drink 1 liter water, focus your mind on your stomach to object of going to the first bowel movement. I tell friends, don't engage in anything because you have two valves. One is the pressure on your stomach, which will allow you to go to the toilet. Second is your mind. Many times, suppose you are in a meeting, you are feeling to go toilet urgently, your mind will block it. Similarly, in the morning, when you drink water 1 liter, your main object, first thing in the morning, you must drink water immediately after waking up, no other engagement, and then focus your mind on your stomach, and then to go to the toilet, and you'll be able to finish the toilet. Afterwards, go for a 45 minutes of brisk walk. During the day, spend 20 minutes in the sun, and after walk, when you come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes. Again, drink 1 liter water, focus your mind on your stomach, walk inside the house with an object of going to the toilet. You will be surprised to see, despite going to the first toilet, in the second toilet you will be excreting so much of waste from your body. Understand, friends, this one is not a precious thing to be kept in the body. Look at the animal kingdom. They excrete very easily, very effortlessly. If you see a cow excreting almost a 2 kg of gobar, does it in few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, 20 seconds. You see the cow is urinating maybe for a minute. That means toilet is shorter time, urine is a longer time. But for us, it's the other way around because we are doing all things wrong. Then eat only twice in a day when hungry and maintain the same timings. Now the point is, the logic is to eat only when you're hungry, and then timing is your choice, type of food is your choice, quantity is your choice. Your guideline is only when you're hungry. It does not mean one day you eat at 10 o'clock, another at 12 o'clock. Don't do that. You choose your time based on your work schedule, your convenience, and your hunger. Hunger is the prime criteria. Then what type of food you want to eat? Anything cooked at home, friend, no issue. 2 times you can have the same food, you see the results. Now, if somebody wants a better health, what to do? As we discussed about the nutrients,